Alright, so we're back with episode 3. Again, I'm doing this. Fucking YouTube messed up my channel.
I did not.
Not you, Mom. I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
I'm not being mean. I'm doing this, Mom.
All right.
So now you've got 2 people dead. And the police will captain woman, who we'll find out later in this episode, is starting to realize, that, hey, Jake, wherever Jake's gone, 2 people died. So she's starting to get a little bit suspicious about Jake. So you see her at school. No, the first thing you see is Chucky and Jake talking again from the end of episode 2. Ooh. And then Jake's like, basically Chucky's telling her Lexi's gotta die. Lexi's gotta die for this, blah, blah, blah. And Jake's again realizing, should he do it? Should he not do it? And then Chucky's like, tells him his backstory. And Jake's basically asks Chucky how Chucky became a killer. So then we get flashback to Chucky's birthday and how, he stabbing the cake. And then you get back to Chucky and Jake talking.
No more crying.
Josh, it's 3 o'clock. Basically talking about how Chucky became a killer. Chucky gave him the backstory a little bit. So Jake's then follows Chucky's planting the seeds of, telling Jake how to kill Lexi and how Jake basically should kill Lexi. Then you see Lexi jogging, and then you see Jake looking at her from far away. And then you see Jake spotting Lexi in the woods, who you think is Jake. And then you see, Lexi. And you see Jake with the knife going to go stab Lexi, but it turns out to be Junior. So then his cousin Junior.
No, I will kill you. I'll kill you.
And Mom,
What?
nobody's talking about you.
I didn't say that.
I'm talking about the TV series.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, shh.
You should.
That's my mom. You okay, Josh? Huh?
How's your hot bath?
Do you want to do it or not? Alright, so basically, Where was I? Oh yeah. And then you see Jake Junior yells at Jake like, "What are you doing? Why are you trying to? What's wrong with you?" And then you see Jake all of a sudden, Junior over at Lexi's house, and how Junior's telling Lexi what she did at the party was wrong, and then she's like, "Oh, whatever," and how Junior's trying to get her to apologize to Jake, and then you go into Lexi's house where her little sister Caroline's crying that she wants Chucky because Chucky's her best friend. So then you see Lexi starting to say, all right, I'll go see if I can get you Chucky from Jake. And then you see Jake in the garage looking at like a Slife, doing boom, 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 trying to figure out what weapon he can possibly use to kill Lexi. Then you see Lexi come over to Jake, apologize. As soon as Lexi's turned her back, Jake looks at the Slife he's got in his hand, like he wants to do it, but he doesn't want to do it. Lexi turns around, apologizes to Jake. They kind of get into a little fight. And Jake asks Lexi what she wants, and then she's saying, "Okay." And she's like, "Oh, my sister's starting to cry. She wants Chucky." Jake's like, No. He can't have her. She can't have him. Because, Jake is...
Josh?
Mom, he's in the bathroom.
I thought I heard him.
Basically saying, "Oh, she can't have him." And then that makes Lexi mad, and she storms off. Jake goes and tells Chucky what just happened, and Chucky says, "You know what? That's not a bad idea. Let me do what you couldn't do, and you won't be blamed for it. Nobody will know." So he started trying to get Jake convinced to give her to the little sister so he could get it done. Jake finally agrees. You know what? Go ahead. So Jake goes to Lexi's house, telling the sister, yeah, she could borrow him. She gets all happy. And then basically what this one's about is Chucky spends the whole time trying to kill Lexi. There are a few funny parts, especially like when Chucky and Lexi's sister are in bed, and Chucky's like, I'm gonna kill your sister. And she's like, oh, I'm too tired. I'm sleepy. And then Chucky's like trying to get out of bed, but he's tucked in so tight on the sheets. So he's like, motherfucking sheets. And then he just cuts it open. And then you see him. Then a few kids come over to Lexi. She has like a little party. That's the other guy's name, Oliver. But, he won't be the other guy. I'll get into that in a little bit. As, it goes on, you see Lexi walking through the house. And you see behind Lexi, Chucky's trying to, get the job done and kill her.
Come up here.
And then, basically, as Chucky.
No. What do you want?
Chucky stabs who he thinks is Lexi. He says, Lexi, you're going to finally get what you want. Boom. He stabs her and it's Oliver. And he's like, fuck. Because he knows what happened. And then he's like, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. And he's stabbing the kid. And it's funny because you could see, again, I know if you've seen the reviews where they saying, you could see the knife actually, yeah, again, it is plastic, so basically, yeah. This is the knife, even though it's a fork. I use this hand. He's basically doing this, and you could see it, and it's actually.
Josh, are you alright?
It's actually, true. But because the kids downstairs have their headphones on, dancing to music, they don't hear Oliver screaming for help. He ends up dying. Then the next thing, Lexi's smoking. She's been smoking the last 2 episodes, and she's seeing little feet under the curtain. And then all of a sudden she gets up. She walks over there. Chucky comes from behind, starts strangling her, and then they flash back to where Charles sees his dad getting killed. And so the dad then says to Charles, run. The mother grabs Charles. They go hide in the closet. I guess somehow Charles got a pocket knife and basically, is hiding in the closet with his mother until the strangler, which I'll get to that at that point. So Chucky strangling Lexi. Lexi finally gets free, throws Chucky to the floor, or Lexi's cigarette also falls to the floor. The curtains catch on fire. Chucky says, "This one is for Jake, you little." They bleep it out. Then you see fire engulf everything.
Come up here.
And then you see Chucky laughing. You see people dancing the fire. Chucky standing in front of the fire laughing. Which you think, like she's dead at this point, but
You dead spot.
you don't know that for sure.
What did you find? I gotta go.
And then you get to the point where the strangler who's already killed Charles' dad, finding Charles in the closet with his dead mom. Charles says, "Oh, you helped." And then you get Jake visiting his mom and dad in the graveyard, realizing, what has happened, what he's done. And he starts to feel bad about it. Then he hears, the sirens, and he's realizing that Chucky may have got the job done, and he's starting to feel sorry, and basically, realizing that. And then you get to another flashback where, again, the strangler finds Chucky in the closet with his mom. Chucky's like, "I helped." And then you see his mom's body. You see the strangler taking the knife, wiping it off, tell him this is how you cover tracks. And then you see a silhouette of the strangler just walking. And Chucky's like, "You see, killers ain't made, they're just born." So basically, what this episode is about is how, Chucky was just born completely evil and insane. And that's what kind of gave the backstory. It's going to be interesting to see where they go tonight. Don't forget tonight's Chucky night. Again, I do like these episodes, and I used to do Be Scared, but now, it's not really scary. It's raining. Look at it. And it's basically so yeah, episode 4 tonight. I hope to be doing maybe tomorrow. Again, there's gonna be more gameplay coming to this channel. I hope to get this damn thing because I've been working so hard on my other channel. I just want to fucking YouTube fucked it up. So stay tuned to this channel.